Hi, my name is Joi Lake. I'm going to be coloring and praying for Dave while I play our podcast we recorded and published while he was in Costa Rica after his wife passed away. We are buddies. We are not a couple. I call him my stage husband because we used to sing and play for hospice patients when his wife was in Wildflower. These are our Zoom calls. The sound is a little sketchy with freezing, but we still had a lot of fun, so I thought I would play them and color and pray for him. Here we go. It's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hey.
Thanks. I went snorkeling yesterday.
Yay.
That was good. Yeah, I found this nice little beach. Not too many people, hardly any people. I mean, when I say beach, it was just in between the rocks, because you got to be around the rocks to see the fishies.
Yeah.
That's where they hide. But, so anyway, I went out there and snorkeled for a while.
Nice.
Yeah, that was big fun.
I see.
All right.
She's killing the flower pot.
You gotta go get her.
You know, when she starts getting like that, I try to get her to calm down, so I'll bring her inside. But it's finally not raining, so she can be outside. And it's chilly, but I have a blanket on, so I can handle it. And then the electric bill will be a little high for these 2 weeks, but she's worth it. So.
Oh yeah, she's gotta get out there and get her yayas off.
Well, the yard area isn't very big, so it's not like she can go full gallop, you know. So.
Yeah. Well, I really carry my stress in my legs, you know.
Yeah.
And yesterday, I don't know. I mean, after I got to snorkeling, and got back here, my legs just ached. Man, I gotta get them off. Well, what's going on? I did ride into town, but that wasn't it. I don't know what.
Did your legs start feeling better?
Yeah. Then I walked down, talked to Gustavo and Pepe.
Oh, right.
Anyway, so I woke up this morning, and I woke up, I did the dishes, all the things that I noticed. Oh, there's dust over here because I did sweep yesterday, but I cleaned it, and just things, I just was doing things. I did my dishes early, and I'm kind of glad. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had a bowls eating the cereal out of.
Hold on, Jesse. Yeah. No. She just flipped my rug over.
That ain't right.
Put it back.
Oh,
she kind of. Oh, this is funny. Look at her. Put it back. Yeah, put my rug back. Can you see her?
Yeah, I can now.
She flipped the rug over. Oh, stinks.
They do that stuff like that. Especially bigger dogs. But
yeah, that's a big rug. I gotta tell you about that rug. I went to Walmart at the end of the season last year because I finally figured out that I needed a rug outside to keep the mud down, and so that Ray could have a nicer spot to be outside to smoke. So I went to Walmart, and they only had these ugly little ones for outside. So I asked the guy in the nursery area, I said, "Do you have any more of these outdoor rugs?" And he's like, "No, that's all we have." And I said, "Oh, the one I really wanted under that patio furniture." And that patio furniture is getting picked up today by somebody that bought it. It says sold on it. Do you think they'd sell me the rug under it since there won't be any patio furniture on it? He goes, "Oh, you don't want that rug. It's been here all season. It's not clean." I said, "Well, it's going on dirt at my house." Doesn't really matter. And he goes, well, I can go check with the manager on duty. So he went and left, and he came back, and he goes, well, she said she's on a phone call, and she'll come over here in a little bit, and if you want to wait. I said, yeah, I'll wait. So I waited and waited and waited, and he's like, are you still waiting for her? I said, yeah. He goes, hold on just a minute. So he comes back, and he goes, she said if you make a $10 donation to Walmart's charity, you can have it.
Perfect.
It was perfect. It was so fun. It's like, that sounds like a great idea. Thank you. So yeah, I got the rug I wanted, and it's big, and it looks like dirt, so it matches exactly. And it's not ugly. It's got a cool diamond design on it, 2 different shades of brown, and now apparently it's a chew toy. Jesse, no. That's my rug. Stop it.
Now apparently it's
It is apparently.
yeah.
He's out there killing it. It's the enemy. You leave my rug alone. Get a bone. You have lots of bones. Get a bone. Anyway, so yeah, so I got my rug. It definitely kept the mud down this year.
But yeah, and I was gonna get back to my. I got to play guitar.
You what?
I don't play guitar this spring.
Aw.
And I did it pretty damn good.
Well, cool.
I mean, that's what I mean.
Like today was a good day.
Yeah, I mean, you're not playing it maybe 3 or 4 times. I played all with your 2 songs, and even the one little riff, bump, bump, bump,
Yeah.
29 old, and that's the mood I was in.
You got a lot done, it sounds like, this morning.
But here's the deal. I've been waking up in the middle of the night. I did it again last night.
Yeah.
Got out there and sat on the thing. It was about 3 o'clock.
So you sat on the balcony around 3 o'clock in the morning, you said?
Yeah. And I bet you'd be tired.
Okay.
I went up there. For some reason, I was hot. I was warm.
Oh.
But I put the AC on just for a little bit. And laid there later, and I was just, this is so weird. It's so weird. And pray that God that see me through this. And just help me get through this, because I'm really not sure what to do. And it's just that snip.
He hears us. He
I'm trying.
He loves you, Dave.
Yeah, yes.
God is good to you. He loves you.
I was kind of, this little thing really helps too. I mean, I'm not kidding. I mean, the verse yesterday was true.
I brought my Bible down here too.
But it's about, he's always there.
Yeah.
You don't doubt him or anything. And I felt myself the last week or so kind of doubting.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I just had that, and that was part of the prayer last night. And then I wake up, it's wrong. What the hell?
I think sometimes we forget he's listening, he just wants us to talk to him.
Yeah.
There's those verses that talk about how he already knows what we need. He just wants us to tell him.
Yeah.
Just talk to him. It's a personal relationship.
I really believe that. I mean, because that was I think if I remember right, because I'm sorry that I was starting to tell you. I said something to that effect, or something, because I didn't know how to say it, but
right.
Just say it,
Yeah.
And forgive me for my past sins and future sins.
Mm. Well, apparently he was listening and he heard your heart.
Yeah. Like I said, after saying that prayer, then I got up and I just, man, everything's great. Because I slept till 8:15. I don't know. I probably got to sleep about 5, but, so I got 6 hours. But it wasn't like 6 hours that I, wake up and want to go back to sleep.
Right.
Like, and I gotta believe that was part of it.
Yep, there's my rug being a chew toy again. Jesse! No! Bad girl. No, that's my rug. Be nice.
If I could,
Stop it. I know this podcast is going to be all about Jesse.
yeah.
Here, I'm going to show you Jesse because she's right here chewing on me. Whoops, wrong way.
And don't break your computer.
She's here.
Oh, baby. Hey, Jesse. Hi, Jesse. How you doing, girl?
Yeah, I'm biting my mom. She's a great chew toy, too. Stop it. Go bite a bone. Where's your bone? Go get your bone. No, not me. Not me. Go get your bone. Man. I can tell when her pain pill kicks in. All of a sudden, she's got the energy.
Yeah.
Woo!
Now, with the pocket wasn't so bad, but with Gizmo, boy, you wanted to rip those stitches out.
She hasn't even cared about him.
That's
Like
good.
she doesn't
They
even know
needed
they're
a pug. All the pug wanted was food.
Yep, that's Jesse. When are you
Yeah,
feeding me again? Darn it, come on. I've been feeding her half of a frozen carrot. She loves them. I tell her they're a treat. And her pills, I told her they're a treat. And Ray's like, I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, no, but our dogs, that heart guard,
Yeah.
they would go ape shit. You could give them a treat of anything, but you start getting that out, and they just be going in circles. I'm not kidding. And that must have tasted good, or because it was once a month that they loved it.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, we split them in half, so we could each give half to,
Yeah.
to each dog, because that's what CJ wanted to do.
Yeah.
I didn't care, but they would just love it. You could get them to do twirl, my dogs could do, the Gizmo could do like 3 or 4 pirouettes. The pug could get through about 2, 2.5.
That's funny.
I mean, they'd sit, lay, roll over. They were good dogs. I mean,
Yeah.
I used to walk around the reservoir there. It's about 5.5, 6 miles. And you're going, and I'd always then go up the steepest path. And this time I just had Gizmo. There she goes.
Yep. I thought you'd want to see this.
Yeah. Oh, you throwing up something out there? Yeah.
No, I'm not doing anything. She's just doing herself. She's got a rock. There she is. Can you see her?
Stop. Yeah.
She's down in her favorite spot, chewing on something now. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but.
No, that's fine. But one time Gizmo was with me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're walking on this. It's a service road. You know Mexico. You've seen it. It's got goat heads and briars.
Oh yeah, because New Mexico is kind of like southern Idaho. It's all desert, right?
Desert, yeah. And anyway, so we're walking back there, and I stopped. I saw a deer, and the deer was just standing there looking at me, and I just looked at it for a long time. And of course, once we had to get going, and Gizmo saw the damn deer, and she was only like this big. I mean,
oh no, she went after
she went off, and she just took off. She didn't care what.
Oh
my God, CJ's gonna kill me. I lost the time. She was usually really good with that. Anyway, and I'm going, oh my God, what are we gonna do? So I got up on the dam, and pretty soon I see her. She's up on the dam, and she had so much stuff on her, like big long briars,
Oh no.
goat heads everywhere. Needless to say, CJ wasn't happy with me. And it wasn't my fault. It's a damn dog, but the pug would never do that. the pug would. I always say the pug in China would always when she'd get a pad, she'd stop. Man, there was no way that dog until you come took it out.
Yeah.
His ball would get one, and she'd hobble along and really
Oh.
as long as she could. Yeah, she'd hobble as far as she could, and then she'd finally stop and let me pull it out.
What type of dog was Gizmo?
She was half Karen Terrier, half Yorkie.
Oh.
So, and the pug, man, was just happy to be alive. She was purebred. And, she would do. She'd be walking along in the snow, and she'd just roll and just get up, keep walking. And Gizmo, the Yorkie, would come out here. She had attitudes like, "What's in it for me if I come over there?" Like, "Hey, what's going on?" They're just 180 degrees out, but best friends. But when Gizmo would get tired of her, she was the oldest Gizmo.
Good dogs, huh? She does this thing, Jessie does this thing where she has whatever she has and she'll throw it herself. She tosses it off so she can go get it. It's pretty funny. She just tossed a rock or something. Now she's looking for it. It went under the rug or something. Like on the seam by the door or something. Yeah. She's definitely got her energy back. I still got a lot of days to keep her calm though.
They're tougher than you think. I mean, they put, I don't know if they put interstitches. I think they did, dissolvable.
Yeah, she's got dissolvable.
Yeah.
But they won't dissolve till the 19th, then she's all done.
I don't know what day it is.
My computer says it's the 8th, so I have 11 more days to keep her calm.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. You see that?
Is that a plastic bottle?
Yep, that's a plastic water bottle. We are recycling, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
No, a chew toy. I don't know.
I cannot believe how big she is. I swear.
She is 55 pounds, apparently.
Oh, yeah. She's every bit of it.
I was hoping she wasn't to 70 because that would have cost us an extra $30 at the vet for the surgery because of the anesthesia and medicine difference. So I was really happy when I saw the price tag and the paperwork that told me how much she weighed. So, yeah, we did good.
Right on.
I've been feeding her what the bag says I should feed her, and she's looking good.
Well, maybe at first, but, we're feeding our dogs.
Yeah.
But a cup a day, a cup each in the morning and night, what the bag said. That the bags, the dog food places want you. I just saw this on television on the little news today. They want you to feed them more so you buy more food. But we ended up giving them a half a cup in the morning and a half at night. And that pug was just show dog because she never got fat. And pugs are notorious for getting fat.
Yeah.
And she would just gulp it down. It'd be gone.
Yeah, that's how
8 seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this dog food company makes really high quality food, and they have a chart. It's the bag we're on now is large breed puppy. We're supposed to give it to her for a year, and they have a chart based on how old they are and how much they weigh. And so I'm giving her. There was a transition period at the 3 to 4 month mark where I had to give her more because she was in a growth spurt and then bring her back down. And so, but sometimes she's just really satisfied with the amount of food she's got, and other times she's really not. And so then I give her an extra scoop. That bottle.
They gotta treasure these moments, man.
Yeah. It's a little noisy treasure moment, though.
Yeah.
I am grateful for the nicer weather. It's not warm, but it's not freezing. So the doors, my heat bill will be up a little bit, but at least she has some freedom to run in and out. So and it's not raining, so I don't have to worry about the stitches. And and she settles down. She's eating that bottle again. Down to it. Can you see her?
Yes, I can. Yeah. your dog, is she pretty smart? Cause I,
Oh yeah, she's smart. You know, she.
what?
He said one of the first labs he had, the first lab he had as an adult when he was like 19. They were playing frisbee, and that dog died about 12, 15 years ago. But playing frisbee, and the frisbee went up on top of they lived in a trailer house. It went on top of the roof, single story trailer house. And he's like, oh, sorry, Boop, I'll have to get that later, So like 3 days later, they heard these weird footsteps on the roof.
Yeah.
They went out there, and she had figured out how to jump up on a 6-foot shed, and then from the shed to jump up on the roof to get her frisbee.
Yeah, they're smart dogs.
And he's like, yeah, people tell me that they don't remember stuff. That's crock. They don't remember. And the neighbors are like, how'd your dog get on your... He's like, I don't know. I got to figure this out. So once she got the frisbee, though, she came down the way she went up. But it took her 3 days or whatever to figure out how to get up there. But she did. That's all she thought about, and she figured it out. So I didn't know what kind of dog we had, So when we first got her, and she was a puppy, and I had the office where all the plants are. I had taken off dead leaves off of the plants, but I didn't have a little trash can in there at that time. I hadn't been working in there very often. And so they just were on the floor until I could go get a trash can. And she wanted them, like she wanted to play with them, she thought they were a toy because she was a new, probably 9 weeks old, 10-week-old puppy. And I was like, no, you can't have those, because I didn't know if they would hurt her or not, So, and that was in the evening. And the next morning, she was hanging out with us, and I opened the door to go to the bathroom because the bathroom's off that bedroom also. And she darted in that room as fast as she could. She grabbed one of the leaves and she raced outside. And that was the next morning. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, now we know she can remember. So after that, he's like, well, I don't know if she's getting this training thing or she can remember that. I said, oh, she can remember.
Yeah.
She knows. I'm just going to keep using the same words to do the same thing. And she knows. And I'm going to trust and know that she knows. Oh, now she's got zero. Okay. Here. Oh, there it is. Do you see her?
Oh, yeah. Flinging around like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Probably not your kind of cute.
Yeah.
Man, look at that energy.
I know. It's like, yeah, I think I'm exhausted looking at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does that to our feet sometimes. It's not good. I don't know if I'm supposed to let her run that much. Jessie, settle down. Yeah, right, Mom. Jessie, settle down. Settle down. I'm putting you in bed. And she's running a lot. Yeah, that pain pill is working, but I don't know if it's gonna wreck her stitches. She's definitely a puppy. Yeah, so I think the dog food we have actually has it right, and they're not giving us the amounts of, make us buy more dog food. It's $40 for a 40-pound bag.
Yeah, we used to get nitro.
So
and
we
it was
oil with 2 L's at the end. So
yeah, there's several good brands, and that was one at the time that was really good.
Yeah.
It started out with like poultry and lamb, and then it had, it didn't have a brown meal in it.
Oh.
Maybe lamb. And
yeah.
so, but it was good. But it was $45.
Yeah.
Down, so.
But if we're just feeding her the exact amount that we're supposed to, the bag lasts a little over a month, so it's probably about $1 a day. So a healthy dog, that's worth $1 a day, right?
Yeah, well, especially when they're burning it off like that. But the pups, I mean, like our dogs, even when they were young, they didn't go run around the yard like she's doing. So, I mean, they lay around a lot.
Well, she does lay around a lot, but man, when she gets a burst of energy, that's what it looks like. She's crazy.
Yeah. But I remember when we moved to New Mexico, dogs got in and they just laid right there. I mean, and that's what someone in New Mexico said. Oh, they'll just, or one of our friends there, that they'll just get in the middle and they'll fine. They'll just relax and
Oh.
they did, you know. And then we let them out every go to the bathroom and all that.
Mm.
So
Yes,
I got it.
Well, I was going to tell you, one of her funny things she does is she'll go out in the yard in the middle or on the edge sometimes, and she'll just sit on her haunches and just watch and pay attention to everything around her. She just sits there forever. Like, I've seen her do it for 10, 15 minutes. She just is sitting there paying attention. It's like,
yeah, observing. What are those idiots doing, those other dogs? You know?
well, it's just really interesting to see her, and it's like, and she doesn't bark hardly at all, and she doesn't whine hardly at all, and so, yeah. And when she has to go out, she sits and just looks at you like you're supposed to figure it out. So the other day, I wasn't paying attention, and all of a sudden, she's peeing on the floor, and I'm like, hey!
Is she pretty well body trained though?
Yeah, but if you don't, like, if she's
Yeah.
in the kennel, she'll whine to go out, but if she's not in the kennel, she won't whine. She'll sit down and she'll just look at you like, okay, when are you gonna let me out? But sometimes she doesn't sit by you or by the door. She just sits somewhere, and it's like, okay, is this your memo to me? I don't know. I almost want to stick jingle bells on the door or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the pug always had trouble. You know,
Yeah.
it took a while to train her. Gizmo was right off the bat. I mean, pretty easy, but yeah, the pug. I mean, even when she was 2.5 years old or whatever, so every once in a while she'd make a mistake,
Yeah.
and of course we beat her. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Here she is. Can you see her?
Oh yeah, she's looking back at you.
She's
And me.
now. Yep, she's looking at you. Just laying on the floor, hanging out, checking out the outside. That's the other thing she likes to do. She doesn't like it when I close the door because then she can't see outside.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll put a doggy door in when we get the fence done.
You know, that's one of the things. Besides, I really love the layout of the house in Arizona.
Yeah.
Look at doggy door.
Nice.
You know, we would have to go through stucco and everything, and it was just the right size.
Oh,
Even
wow.
the German Shepherd, we had a German Shepherd for a short time until she had her. It was a purebred, $300. I paid $300 for it, adopted it,
Oh, wow.
and because I liked German Shepherds, but that German Shepherd, I mean, it was a year old, and it wasn't a service dog. It didn't quite make the grade for a cop dog or one of
okay.
those, you know. But as a pet, fine. So what? That dog went through a puppy door like that, and I thought, oh my God, we got. If you didn't open the door, their two dogs went out.
Yeah.
It too, but when CJ had her aneurysm and then Bella got a little too close to her and didn't push her down. But I go, we gotta get rid of the dog. CJ, I remember her just crying in the truck. But I went in and talked to him, and they said, well, this would be a great dog for a soldier, a vet. So
Yeah.
more than likely, because it's a beautiful dog. And it had papers, it'll get, and that made CJ feel better.
Oh, good.
2 glasses of water. I'm sorry, but I gotta go to the bathroom. That's why I'm able to sit here. I only got 2. I usually have 5 in me by now. But I'm squirming.
All right, well, sign off for us. Give us an outro, an exit. Hey, for us not being able to talk at the beginning, we sure lasted a long time.
I know. If I had my regular water, I'd be in there 3 times. But man, I've said I'd get cold chills. You get those.
Oh, yep.
All right.
Right. All right. I love you. Bye.
I love you too. Thank you so much. God, it's great.
Yes, he is, and he loves you. I love you. Bye. See you tomorrow.